Guys, woo! We got women out here trying to marry themselves now. Saying they're in a relationship with themselves, guys. Woo! It's getting real bad in these streets. Alright? It's getting real bad, and we're going to talk about it. I got a great article for us to read, for us to analyze as men, and just have a great laugh, a great time, see what feminism has produced. It's produced all these just hilarious stories about women now supposedly in a relationship with themselves because no man wants to step up to the plate for a 45-year-old with 2 children. Alright, let's check it out, guys. Drop a like on the video. You know this is gonna be lit, man. Women just gotta love their nature. You just gotta love it. You gotta just, once you take the red pill and you have like an opportunity to enjoy female nature and just see how like this is like not all there all the time, you have fun like honestly analyzing stories like this because it helps you reflect on like, damn, like I actually like the simp version of myself would have been applauding this woman for being single and being married in a relationship to herself. So it's ridiculous, guys. Alright, let's check it out. Alright, so the article says Charlize Theron has the best response after her daughter said she needs to find a boyfriend. This is what she looks like, in case you didn't know. She's like a South American actress, I believe, or something like that. I've honestly never heard of her. I think I've maybe seen like a few pictures of her. Honestly, once I took the red pill, I stopped watching Hollywood movies. That's one thing I'm going to actually talk about as this channel continues. Certain things you need to eliminate once you take the red pill. TV is one of them. Anyways, Charlize Theron may not be dating anyone, but that doesn't mean she's not in a relationship. Alright, so you're thinking like maybe she's in a relationship with someone that we don't know about. In an interview with Diane von Furstenberg for the Fashion Mogul season finale episode in her In Charge podcast, that sounds very feminist, the Oscar winner shared a significant teaching moment she had with her younger daughter. Let's see if she gave her daughter some excellent advice that would help her daughter make better decisions than she made. Hopefully we'll listen. Theron's explanation came after the designer pointed out, quote, "It's also important to remind women that the most important relationship in life is the one they have with ourselves. Once you have that, any other relationship is a plus, but it's not a must." I actually do agree with that. I do agree. You should love yourself before you do hop into a relationship. Alright, so we're good so far. It's so funny that you just said that, the actress replied, because 2 days ago I was in the car with my 2 girls and my little one said something like, "You need a boyfriend." And I said, "Actually, I don't. Right now, I feel really good." Well, why are you even responding to your 5-year-old daughter? You know, like why are you going back and forth and arguing with her? So that touched on a sensitive spot, you could tell. "You need a boyfriend," she said. "Actually, I don't right now. I feel really good." And she's like, "But you know what, Mom? I just like, you need a boyfriend. You need like a relationship." And I was like, I am in a relationship. I am in a relationship with myself right now. Woo! That's great. I love it, man. Woo! This is what females in 2020 right here. I'm in a relationship with myself. I'm independent. Describing 5-year-old August's reaction, Theron said she had this look in her eye like she really never contemplated that was even a possibility, because it's not. And I said, this is really important thing for you guys to know. This is a woman that can't find a man. She is 44 years old. She has 2 children. Not sure if they're from the same father. And her daughter is pointing out the fact that she needs a relationship. That it's healthy to have some type of male in the household, male and female dynamic in the household in order to hold it together. The daughter points this out. The daughter realizes at 5 years old that, hey Mom, I need a masculine, fatherly-like figure in this household. You playing 2 roles, it's not going to work well for me. And she's probably seeing traits and tendencies in her mother that's making her point these things out in the car ride. All right? A father in the household is extremely important. But we have women that refused, well, they're not actually refusing. They're just difficult, all right? They're difficult. Look at the short hair here. Clearly she has, I mean, her podcast is called In Charge Podcast. I'd be willing to bet that it's most likely very masculine, if you want to put it that way. It's probably very masculine. There's a lot of like women in charge of this, women that I don't have to submit, I don't have to listen to male authority. No guy wants to accept your 2 children at 44 years old with your in charge masculine alpha female podcast. And you're not willing to submit. You're probably not putting it out. Like, you're difficult. You're a difficult female. All right? It's not you choosing to be in a relationship with yourself. Maybe it is actually, but I'm not buying it. I don't think any man will want to sign up for this. Not any heterosexual male that's high value. Let's go on to read this. There's so much more stigma around around all this stuff too, she told Furstenberg. This idea that somehow women fail when they're not in relationships, or that somehow it's their fault, that they must feel incredibly difficult. That's why no man wants to touch them. You are most likely incredibly difficult. Like I said, your podcast is called In Charge. You have a short haircut. You look like a butch. Like, you don't look easy to be around. You don't look like someone that's willing to submit. And men don't want to have to pry and bicker back and forth. We don't want another man in a household. If we're coming into a situation, especially if you have children, don't deal with single mothers in the first place. But if you're coming into that situation as a male with no children, and you are dealing with with a woman that has masculine characteristics and tendencies and traits, there's going to be some conflict there in that situation. That's not going to work out very well. That's why men are not willing to be in a relationship with you. My mom, the mom of 2 daughters, shared her wish for young women growing up now. Let's hear if this is good advice. I hope that we are raising a generation of young girls who realize that there is absolutely no shame in that game to be in a relationship with yourself. To not fall into what society kind of predicts for us as what is socially acceptable. If you are not in a relationship, somehow you're a failure, Therian says. Those are all constructs that we need to change. As for her own little one, Theron witnessed a light bulb moment that day in her car. I remember 2 days ago just looking back in the rearview mirror and seeing my little 5-year-old's face. Her mind was blown, the famous parent described. But I know that was the day she realized there's a different possibility. No, you are brainwashing your child into toxic thinking, into thinking that will leave her alone, depressed, and single. Because women at the end of the day, and this might be my view, you might call me a misogynist for saying this, I believe a woman's purpose is to serve a man and his purpose. Alright, oh yeah, dislike the video, I don't give a shit. I really don't care. I'm a spiritual person. I truly believe a woman's purpose and where she feels most completed and most satisfied and like she's done her due diligence on this earth is when she provides and assists a man in his purpose. And she provides for that man in whatever way he needs. And she's submissive. She doesn't talk back. She helps him with his purpose. That's the way a relationship should work. He should always be here. She should always be like this, trying to catch him, trying to assist him, not catch him, trying to assist him all the way up to the top. You know what I'm saying? This dynamic doesn't work with a masculine woman. This dynamic doesn't work with a woman that has a lot of emotional baggage. And her telling her 5-year-old this she's basically going to brainwash and lead her daughter down a path that the same path she went down. A single mother with children and attitude and a relationship with herself. And I feel like this is quite a shame. That's why I want to share the story with you guys, because this is what is pushed out. I want to show you this, guys. This is what is pushed out by the media, all right? Yahoo Entertainment. This is not some like little small company. This is Yahoo. Listen to how they titled this article, because this is what women look at. This is what women look up to, especially moving forward. I'm telling you guys, feminism's spreading. This is like third wave stuff. It's going to get worse. Charlize Theron had the best response after her daughter said she needs a boyfriend. The best, all right? So it's implying that more women should follow what her advice was, all right? Just be aware of this moving forward, guys. Just wanted to point out this article. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Drop a like on the video, hit that share button, and let me know your thoughts. Have a good one.